Alright, hey you guys, welcome back to another Player Sky. Holy shit, we're doing another one of these. Alright, we might as well. You know what? We might as well branch out, cover the bases, cover the market, you know? So welcome back. Okay, so welcome. This is probably the second time we're doing a Player Sky unboxing review on this channel, maybe. I don't know, I don't remember. Today we're taking a look at Ulric, also known as Ezio Auditore, also known as Aaron Paul, also known as Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, Player Sky from Kingsglaive, Final Fantasy. So, like always, we're going to take a look at the box. So let's take a good look at the box. So here we have a good display shot of him in the King's Chambers, the Chambers, the Chambers of Secret, wherever you want to call it. Here we have the 30th Final Fantasy logo, pretty good logo. Here, really good action shot. Here's the logo. This is a big box, by the way. Takes up all. I really had no space. Had to move around stuff. So here's Kingsglaive Final Fantasy, the logo, Player Sky action figure. Next Ulric. Here's his name in Kana, I believe. That's Kana. That's not kanji, I know that much. Side, here's a simple black of the logo. There we go. Here's some cool action shot that they do. I have literally had no space due to the bulk of this box. I cannot get any good shots of it. So here is what was. So I don't know. Let's try to move the camera around. Oh. Here he is. Here's doing some cool poses, and he also comes with a super cool mask thing. And same thing, just the logo. Back is just tells you Player Sky, copyright, and all that stuff. And on the box is just another shot of the logo. So like unlike so with this Player Sky, so he has these weird. So all Player Sky now, they do these weird window folding things that like book. So here is his story. It basically just explains who he is. You know, gives you a basic plot summary of the Kingsglaive. If you guys haven't seen it already, by the way, you should probably go see it. It's like an hour and a half or something like that. So next Ulric, story of a hero, same tell, blah blah blah, magic stuff. Tells you to go watch Kingsglaive, gives you this is the rundown of him, of who he is. He's the protagonist and stuff. I don't know, you guys could pause that. You guys want to read that, and you guys could pause if you want to read that. That's too much reading for me to do. Here's a cool shot, CGI shots from the movie of him doing weird anime stuff, and here he is in the box, and that's pretty good. And so we're gonna open it and take a look. Alright, here is Mr. Ulric himself out of the box, and like always, what we like to do is we want to take a good look at his accessories and what he got. So let's take a look. So first off, he gets an extra head accessory. Here's him in his assassinatory where he has his magic mask on, so you can't see his face. The face is actually sculpted, from what I can tell, based on looking at it. He's in this mask. You can actually see his eyes. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up or not, but he does have a face behind there, so it's not just some random blank face. It is detailed and colored there, which is really good. Good, pay attention to details. Square Enix always does that. You see that there is a lot of good details going around on his headband. Well, what should we call it? You can see the chainmail design and all that fun stuff all going nicely, smoothly running through it. I don't know why there's a zipper on one side and on the other side. It's weird Square Enix design, you know. It's like, what are you gonna expect? Next, we got his two swords, his two magic daggers, stabby sticks, as people like to call them. Basically, here's one with a simple. Here's a super smooth design right here. Very nice for a clean cut. Good design. His little tassel does fling around, so he can do magic tassel business. Good details. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up anytime or soon or not on the. Ooh, I don't think so. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, never mind then. See, there's good details all over his mini daggers. Second dagger is a little more rough. You know, it's a little more sharp and dangerous. I like that. Very nice. Little tassel does move around, and he comes with two additional hands accessories. First off, you got my favorite types of hands for any figures. We got jazz hands. So he can do jazz hands if you guys want him to do magic jazz hands. Whoop. Then we got his two sword holding hands for when you want to make him hold the sword, and he comes with his default fist hand, which camera's not in focus. So that's it for accessory. We got a basic amount of accessory, you know, pretty standard for Player Sky from what I see. So let's go take a look at the figure right now. Alright, so now let's take a look at the figure. So first off, let's get started on his face sculpt. Face sculpt's pretty good. They caught the detail, you know, that's the thing about Player Sky. They always do catch. Player Sky are really good with details, you know. Do make him look lifelike a little, whatever you want to call him. Here's his hood folded down. I'm pretty sure you can remove this. Oh yes, you can. There you go. So it's when you put on his regular hood thing. So good sculpting on the hair, good detail on the face. They do get his scar. Those are not bad paint operations. That's just the way his face is like. So chainmail on his arm, his little cool little assassin thingy. Here's the Kingsglaive insignia. Good details, super good details. A little rough, but I like it. You know, you can't be super detailed on that. We got a little chainmail going on right here on his chest. Some more good joints right there. Good details. He is fully from what I can tell. They did detail everything under his jacket. So that's pretty good. Good to touch that. Here's his little I don't know what the fuck you want to call this. His little ribbon thing. Here's his cape. Here's his Common Rider cape. These are on their own joints, so that's pretty good. Let's see, a little place for you to put his daggers, so when he's done stabbing, he could just put them nicely. I don't know. Wait, can he nicely put them in? I don't know which way I want to put them in. I guess this way, maybe. I don't know. I can't figure it out yet. So let's see. Good. There's his shirt. There's his shirt. Good. Oh, he has a little place to hold his little stabby sticks. There's all of his unneeded belts, because you know it's not a Final Fantasy character unless there are belts on it, right? So articulation, right? So his head does move around. He does have a good range. He can do, hey, look left, hey, what's over there? What's over there? That's pretty good. He can look up and down. Arm, there you go, moves up and down. Does a full 360 if he needs to do. Square Enix are on their rear racket joint for their arm, so he can lift up his arm. Hand does a 360 spin. There you go. Same thing on this other arm. This thing does get in the way of him moving, of his arm articulation, so that could be a problem depending on what you want to do with this arm. But arm does have the racket joint, boom, like that. He is on a ball joint, a chest, whatever you want to call it, so he can look back and forth in case he could somewhat bend down like that much. He can't bend back at all. So legs, yep. Here's him doing some kicks. He can do kicks. Knees are super tight. I don't know if you can actually move the knees or not. Oh wow, yeah, these knees are super tight. God damn, his knee joints. I don't know. Well, I can move this knee joint. Whoop, oh, I hit the camera. So yeah, racket. Yeah, Square Enix well known for their racket joints on their knees. There you go. Yep. Okay, so you can. It just takes. Yeah, there you go. You can hear that racket joint going on. But boom, yeah, he does have racket joints on his knees. Ball joint on the leg, so he can move his leg. He can tap dance if you teach him how to tap dance and everything. So yeah, like always, details on this figure, it's extremely super good. You know, I'm just not a big fan of the Square Enix, of the way Square Enix handle their joints and everything. I'm not a big fan of the racket joints and everything. Ball joints are fine, you know, but not a big fan of these racket joints. They get super annoying. But what can you do? It's Square Enix. It's not like they're gonna license their figures to another license their IP to another company to do figures on them or anything. So above, I think Nick's Ulric, Aaron Paul, Ezio Auditore. It's a pretty cool guy. Is he well worth the pickup? Unless I'm really debating. He's pretty much what you expect if Square Enix did their rendition of an Assassin's Creed character. If you're a huge fan of Kingsglaive, you know, and you're all into the Final Fantasy 15 universe, you should definitely pick him up. As a standalone figure, he is pretty cool. He's pretty much, hey, he's a super cool anime assassin looking guy. I really like his design, you know. Of course, the Square Enix price tag for player's card being around, I think 150 will probably throw people off. So if you got the 150 to spend, you want a cool looking guy to put on display, I would definitely say, hey, yo, pick up Nick's. He's super cool. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend him unless you don't have the extra money to spend, or if you're not a super big fan of the whole 15 universe, you know. But I do enjoy him, and I thank you all for watching. Stay tuned after the credits for weird, creepy anime pictures, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks, bye.